What's up, YouTube? Man, first off, thanks for all the subscribers, guys. I promise I got to get some more content on here. I've been kind of slack lately. So, hey, just doing a quick update since it's a rainy day in May. Oh, it's supposed to rain in April. We got a rainy weekend this weekend here in the big Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. So I decided to do a quick video here for you because I'm going to get this baby loaded up with some, how about some McGuire's Gold Class? Yes, sir. That's what you do on a rainy day. She hasn't had a wax job in a couple years. She's all wiped down, ready for the wax. Man, all right. 27,000 miles. I guess this can be kind of a 27,000 mile update. So I've had it since she's 2,000 miles year old. Is that right? Miles year old? Whatever. And, well, you know how I feel about it. You know how I feel about the Madstad, the wings. Poor guy the other day, he went in, had some of those bottom wings put on here. Gosh, I hope he's not on my channel here, subscribe. But I had to break his heart and say, all your air comes from these puppies right here. Now, the big side things, okay. I just didn't want to muck mine up with all that because I had it on my other gold wing, and I don't know if that contributed, but my wife's legs just fried at 35 miles an hour. Her shin's baked. My left shin even cooked a little bit. So no shark fins. None of that. Of course, chrome's out. But no shark fins and no air wings on this side. On the sides for me, it's all about the hand wings. Boy, that lets in. That's like rolling down the windows. Totally. Blast me with air, and my wife says she just gets blasted too. Nice on a hot day, and I do think this keeps a little bit of the wind off your hands in the wintertime. So totally backed out, wimped out. Yeah, I'm a puss. Dang, I wimped out on the old ignition pulse generator, guys. Found my good friends over here at Team Charlotte Motorsports, and if you're in Charlotte, man, Forrest, I guess he's been there for like ever, 15 years or so, and they just do a bang-up job. Every time I take it out there, man, I never have a scratch on the bike. It comes out looking exactly like I put it in there, and man, just it's incredible, really. And they knocked it out fast. It takes me, he went ahead and did the filter change for me too. Yeah, I wimped out on that too. That's just a big job for me, man. And people say, hey, just keep doing it and you're going to get used to where all the nuts and the bolts and the clips and stuff go. But last time I did it was on my 1800. I did have those big wings over here, and I had to pull a lot of extra stuff off too of the 1800 2006 full dress. And it was murder, guys. It took me literally, I swear to God, it was 8 hours. It took me, I know, at least an hour just to get that main clip off in this thing because it's so damn stubborn. You hear it in every filter video. I think if when I decide to take that task, I might just break that clip. But and that's what I've heard people do, so you don't have to mess with it. But they did a great job. They put in the ignition pulse generator. I'm going to let you take a look at my filter. God, my desk is a mess over here. But let's go ahead and show you the old filter. This is 27K on it. You know, I know guys take these things to 35, 50. From what somebody's told me on my forums, this thing is trashed. You can tell. I don't know, maybe 27,000 is a little long. Maybe I did a little damage there to the big red truck, but I don't know. She seems to be running good. She's running just like she was, except for now she likes to start after I park her for a while because I replaced this bad boy. Again, ignition pulse generator, pain in the ass, PIA part. Why? Because to do it right, you got to rip the whole shelter off like you're changing the filter, and you got to take this front cam cover off. You've heard me talk about it before, because it goes right back in there. Not very good light in here, sorry guys, but you know where it goes. I've been talking about this thing for 2 years. I bought that bike probably with that problem going on. That's probably why the guy sold it. He didn't know, he freaked out and didn't know what it was. But little part, again, replaced it right along with the filter. And, well, fires right up. Thank you, Forrest and Team Phil and Cameron over there. Give you a big plug. You guys did good. And so that's where we're at. And yeah, that, you know, the symptoms are you let that bike sit for a little bit, especially at the change of season. It could run all winter long, not a problem. Change of season, springtime coming, warmed up a little bit, take it on a nice hour ride, park it, 20 minutes later come back, no start. Boom, 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 12 blinks or whatever on the engine light. You know it's the pulse generator. It's got to be changed, okay? And anyway, there's a gasket and everything behind that cam cover. I just didn't want to mess with it. Money well spent. All right, so yeah, wimped out on that. But still love it. Guys, this is probably one of the best things I've added. That's your tire pressure monitor gauge. And you've seen this, the brand here, if you can read that, called the Careud, C-A-R-E-U-D. I've got in other videos a full review on that. Love it, love it, love it. And that's the other thing I like about Team Charlotte Motorsports. When they change your wheels, or they put a new tire on for you, your tire pressure stays exactly where it's supposed to. It never moves. Other places I've had my tires changed at, I mean, I always seem to have a little leak for one reason or the next. That I'll lose a couple pounds every 2 weeks or whatever. I never put air in my tires when I have these guys change my tires over there. So another big plug for them. Anyway, this will always tell you where you're at though. Now you have to drive it a little bit. I've learned that you do have to ride it for a couple of miles before you get an accurate. I've charged this once. I've had it for how long, guys? 6 months, 7 months. It shuts off automatically. It's got a high-low temperature on the tires. It starts blinking. I think I have mine set a little low at over 50. I do start getting a red blink, but on the high pressure. But it's got warning lights. Of course, if it goes flat and you start seeing it, and you can't really hear the bleep, but you will see it when you're going down the road. So, love that. Still love it. And the Madstad. The old man. The old mad boy. Yeah. This thing is still phenomenal. Now I've got it back down in the winter position. Before I had this up, I don't put it up all the way in the fall winter. I do put this up about an inch from the bottom. So I lift it up about an inch. And I have it just one click tilted, if you see that. There's just barely a space. And I'm doing that in the summer here too. But you can feel the difference, man. When I have it in this down position, I get more of I feel the wind coming back behind my arms and actually hitting me in the arms. You don't feel that in the, if this is just up an inch in the same tilt, the same degrees, 4 degrees, you don't feel this air that comes up behind you and hits you. It's great in the summertime. You want to feel it. And you get more of a wind in the face with it down in that position. A little bit, just again, just that slight little feeling of air conditioning for the hot summer days. It is perfect. This is definitely a winter position. I probably put it up for my wife when we go on trips and that, but for 90% of the time, she's going to stay right like that. So, yeah, just everything just working out, man. Still pumping the Omni Cruise here. Perfect. 27,000 miles. I think I've adjusted this maybe twice. It just stays right where I want it. Of course, don't make me mention the cramp buster. That's never moved. One time I was doing some work on it, it budged a little bit. I put it back in the same spot. It took me a while to get it in that perfect spot, but it hasn't moved again now for another 3,000 miles. Cramp buster, baby. And then the cup holders. Don't forget to cut your nipples off these things, guys. Your nice, your 32 ounce will fit really sweet right there. And yeah, stay away from that middle console because of course you want to do your, I know that looks like crap. But you know, it's so functional, man. Just sticking the phone on there. Boom. See that? Pull it right off. 3,000 miles I've been riding like that. Hit all kinds of bumps. How many phones have I lost? 0. How many phones have I lost with the claw up here? Of course, this is before they started putting those elastic things over it, which are great. But this slam is a lot easier than going, okay, let's put it in the claw. Let's put the plastic things over the claw. I wouldn't ever trust one of those claws. I don't care, Kuryakin, whatever the brand is, the other major brand, definitely put those elastic things on there because I hit a railroad track, boom, phone flew right in my lap, thank God. One other time going down the highway, 70 miles an hour, wham, smash, all over the damn concrete. So went back, picked up my phone for about 3 miles. It was scattered all over the place. So go with a Velcro, baby. That's the one you want right there. Still happy with these add-ons that I put on here. Got my one back here. This one actually broke off one time. I was in a hurry and I was wiping down the bike real quick for a road trip, and I actually pushed up against this and it snapped off. Just trusty vise, Gorilla Glue. You know, one day later after I let it sit, it's back functioning. So those are cool too. And then I got this one over here. Again, those knobs aren't cheap, but well worth it. And you got my video to learn how to do all of that. And Cruise Man did the first video and did a great job on it too. One thing did come out of the shop, and it was kind of strange. My lights are giving me a little bit of a harder time. I'm not sure why. Ooh, see that? I'm having to push them a few times. Not really sure why. This was not working right either. Last night I was on a little, taking it for a test drive, but it seems to be doing good now. Don't forget you got everything here. You could be the police guy here if you want to be. I don't know if I'd recommend doing that while you're driving down the road. Cops might not like that. Unless you got a badge, then you're fine. And then don't forget this has the music on there. It does all the different stuff. It's like a damn Christmas tree. But it has the music on. Again, I've done a whole, see the music button right there? You pump that on. Get a little sound on here. Let's see if we can get it to do something. There we go. Let's see what we got here. It's pretty damn cool, isn't it? Watch my video if you haven't seen it yet on how to install that bad boy. Yeah, it looks like it's fine. Might just had a little glitch last night. Seems to be fine. I better shut this dang off before I get blocked on YouTube. So, but anyway, guys, yeah, luggage rack, the best luggage rack I've still ever owned. I kind of would wish I had the smoke one on here. You know, I'm always sour grapes over that. I wish I had the brown. Of course, I wish I had the ceramic damn pipes on here too. But I guess you can't have everything. 2013. So, yeah, we might change the color someday. We might get the ceramic pipes on. Who knows? You know, man, I'd love, you know, if anybody's out there shopping Gold Wings, man, think about these before you go new. First of all, man, come on now. Which one looks better? Put this beside an 18 and see which one gets more eyes. You know, come on. No, hands down. They're just sleeker. The lines are better. Get you a 16. I heard they're still making these things. People can order brand new ones right now. They're still making them. Get one. But don't pay $21,000 for a brand new one. Again, I saw that white one on eBay. I haven't seen one since. $13,900. Deluxe. $16,000. had like 3 years, still all the factory warranty, a couple years, and then another like 5-year warranty the guy had on it. $13,900. Dealership, man. God, I wish I'd have got that thing. But that slate white, wow. But, you know, we'll put up with the red. Still pretty decent, pretty fun to drive. People definitely see you when you're coming down the road, that's for sure. So safety, oh man. Someday I'm going to get my fog lights put in there too. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I had them throw me a new tire on here. Let's talk about the Bridgestone. I had a Bridgestone, my front Bridgestone I'd put on there. That thing lasts for like 17,000 miles. My rear tire went out like 9. I don't know, it's just weird. Why? That normally doesn't happen. They usually wear down pretty close to each other. But this thing, this front one, and I still had some tread on it when I took it in there the other day. Barely. But, I mean, could I have driven another, probably ridden another 2,000 miles on it probably. It's just so weird how one tire breaks down, or I don't know, maybe it was the manufacture date or whatever. So, but this tire already, I mean, now I'm odd. Now I'm getting my back tire changed and then my front tire. Who knows? We'll see how it all works out, but I hate that. I'd like to go in and get them both done at the same time. But what else? The adjustment on the rear suspension, guys, I still haven't, look at that. Lights come on. Any sound. Hello! No. Anyway, that suspension deal, I've never adjusted it back there since I originally went on it in a couple thousand miles. My we're happy. It deals with, I feel great by myself, and then with 2 up, it was perfect. And look back, I think I have it halfway. You know, I think it's like 30 clicks, and I got it like 16 or something. It's perfect. If you're total weight on us between the two of us, what are we looking at? About 330. I'll be nice to my wife there. Somewhere there, 330, 350, something like that. But what else? Yeah, love this backrest. Stick with the low rise. Don't get the high rise. And I'm not usually particular crazy. When it comes to cosmetics, I'm more functionality. I guess not everybody rides down the road with a cup holder on the back and thinks it looks cool, but I like it. But those high rear seats just kind of drive me nuts, man. I don't know. I just think it really takes away from the bike. That and having this damn thing bent. Why does everybody want to bend these? To make it look like it's in the wind or something? I don't know. I like mine up there like that. So anyway, yeah, that drives me nuts. But people think the windshield, I don't care. I still think I like this look of the windshield now. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. Doesn't look like the Clockworks low black smoked out one. But still, it functions. The functionality of it pays off, okay? And maybe somebody thinks that way about having more lumbar support with a high thing. Just IMO there, guys. Is what it is. What else? Man, I saw a good Chris Caliente put a nice video out about that Bluetooth deal. Real easy to stick in this side pocket. Man, I'm thinking about upgrading, but I've already got this ran. Don't forget I got rid of my and Forrest put it back. He put it back like it's supposed to be. Put back my front intercom. Who uses that anymore? But this slips right in there, and I've got it ran to where it's coming out of this main, right where the intercom plug usually is at. I ran it in there, so. And then I've got my, my 12-volt charger coming out of there, and it all works good. Good functionality. Everything else is still top-notch. I mean, I think the stereo's doable. I'm thinking about maybe upgrading the speakers, but they sound pretty good. Okay. And yeah, so everything is still working great, guys. Mirrors, great, of course. They don't jiggle around like so many bikes do. No rumbles like you get on the Harleys. They just stick right there, and nothing's jiggling back there in the rear. in your side view mirror. So anything else? That's about it, man. Got my hookup still for my Senna. Haven't done much on the road stuff. I'm not really good at vlogs, but hey, might want to give it a try again. Here with the open face helmet, I've got my boom mic, and that boom mic really makes that Senna a lot better. When you go off market or try to do my Bluetooth in that other helmet, sounded like crap. So it's not the Senna camera's fault, though. I've determined it's definitely the mic. But that's it, guys. Hope that's my quick 27,000 mile, I guess, upgrade we might call it, or 27,000 mile review. And let me know if you have any questions about anything. Again, thanks all subscribers and the recent subscribers. Again, I'll try to put some content if I do any more upgrades. Man, I've got it about right where I want it right now, though, so might be a while. But just wanted to say hey to everybody. I'm still here, and thanks for checking in, and you guys have a great day. Later, YouTube.